Hi there, Chris Colby from GC Property Group, and today we are talking about how to use the HMO deal calculator. On my website, I provide 3 free calculators for my investors. They are a buy-to-let calculator, a buy, refurbish, refinance and rent calculator, and an HMO calculator. So if you haven't got those calculators, please head to my website www.gcpropertygroup.co.uk to download that calculator. And if you've got the calculators, open that HMO calculator because I'm going to show you exactly how to use that calculator and how it's been built. So without further ado, here is me demonstrating how to use that. HMO ROI calculator. So what this is simply if you are buying a particular property and then renting it out as an HMO. So it's a very basic calculator with some refurb and compliance built into it. So for this particular example then, we are buying a house at £69,000, which means that we will need a deposit, which is typically again 25% of £17,250. Now, the number of rooms that this will do, if so, for example, this was a 4-bedroom, would be entered here, and then the rate we could get per room entered there. So on average, this one will be £360. If, for example, you had say 4 bedrooms, but one was a lot bigger, you could probably just add in there that you were getting a little bit more for that one. So the rental you would get per calendar month for this one would be £1,440. What you do here is add in any bills. So as an HMO, you have to you're selling it as a product that people can just move into. So your bills could be things such as council tax being paid, heat, so your gas, your electricity, your water, your broadband, because like most people want a good broadband. If you are leasing your furniture, then the bills could come on here, but if you are buying it, that would be in the furniture cost below here. Your maintenance and management. So the management of a normal buy-to-let is typically 10% from an estate agent. However, for an HMO, it's normally 12%. Now, the reason for that is because there is normally a little bit more management work required from the estate agent, so they do charge a little bit more. So if we carry on looking through here, so your monthly mortgage payments would be based on the amount being mortgaged, which is your house price minus the deposit you've paid. It will then look at what your mortgage rate. So for this calculator, we've got a percentage field down here. So you'd enter the mortgage rate you can get within here, and then it will automatically calculate that for your monthly mortgage payments. Again, all our mortgage payments here are based on interest only mortgages. I always prefer to keep my capital and use it in another property deal. So your total monthly bills here would be what your bills, your management, maintenance and your mortgage costs are, giving you the monthly profit of £644. Now down here, I don't really know why I put these down here. I normally put these at the top, but these are your fees for purchasing the house. So that involves a 3% stamp duty, roughly £1,000 for solicitors' fees, and £750 to do any building surveys or anything such as that. So this particular example, we need to spend £9,000 on refurb and HMO compliance. So that's likely to be quite a light refurb, but your HMO compliance is things like your linked-in fire alarm system, your fire doors, etc. So there's a number of things that you need to do. I shall do a video on those at some point in the near future on what you need to do to bring an HMO up to the correct compliance. For this one, we've also spent £4,500 on furniture to furnish that out. So what this will give you down here is the total investment that is required, which is basically deposit on to buy the house, the fees, any refurb work we've done, and then also to buy the furniture to kit it out. We then have what our annual profit is, which is simply our monthly profit times by 12, and then from that gives us what's the total investment, the annual profit, so it gives us what the return on investment is. So for this one, that would be 22.35%. But for example, if you were likely to get £400 per room, change that. Oh, sorry, that's just the wrong one. Let me change that back. So that was your bills. If you were to get £400 per room, your ROI would be 26.3%. So, you know, as I said, these calculators can be amended as you need to, but they just form a good basis for starting any work on, you know, working out figures and doing your due diligence. Anyway. I hope you found that useful on how to calculate return on investment for HMOs. If you liked that or you have any comments on how I can improve it, please make sure you comment and like below, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so I can keep bringing you this content. If you haven't already done so, make sure you check out my buy to let calculator video here, or my buy refurbish refinance calculator video here. And if you haven't done so, make sure you join my investor list and join that investor community by going to www.gcpropertygroup.co.uk. I'll provide a link down in the description for you to join to that. So many thanks for watching. Speak to you soon.